Welcome to MSB TV, where we are here in Robert E. Cruther Gymnasium for girls varsity basketball. Game already underway. Both teams yet to score. Both teams feel the intensity here tonight as Marshfield is packed with the student section feeling the power with their tropical colors. Marshfield is 7-6 and Silver Lake is 7-8. As Maddie Devon comes up with a quick steal from Marshfield. Marshfield lost their last game against Duck, coming into this game with some attitude. Meanwhile, in the other half, Silver Lake is on a 3-game win streak. They are feeling momentum coming into this game against Marshfield. These two met earlier in the season. As I was saying, these two met earlier in the season at Silver Lake, so it could definitely be a momentum change with Marshfield at home. McDougal misses her second free throw, but Marshfield rebounds the ball. Now Elwood zips it to McDougal. Now to Aruda. The fight for the ball in the middle of the court. Silver Lake comes up with it. And Maeve McDougal with a tremendous block for Marshfield. It will be a Silver Lake ball, but Maeve McDougal preventing the three. Now Josie Eld with a quick steal from Marshfield, heading up the court and looking to pop up two from Marshfield just off the back of the rim. And now McDougal from three off the rim. Now Aruda looks to put up two from Marshfield, goes right around the rim. Rebounded by Silver Lake. Katie Arnold gives it to Chloe Lazard, who shoots for three and just off the front of the rim. Now in the hands of Maddie Devon. Devon gives it to Elwood. Short pass. Elwood still able to get the ball. Under pressure, gonna give it to Aruda. Sends it back to Elwood. Quick bobble there. Now Aruda blocking out Silver Lake, and a travel called on Marshfield. Now Sarah Miller dribbling this one up the court for Silver Lake. Now Lanza. Conroy sends it back to Lanza. Lanza trying to juke out the Marshfield defense. Unable to do so. And Perugini shoots for three. No good, but rebounded by her teammate. I believe that was Spada. Puts up two for Silver Lake, extending their lead. And now a substitution incoming from Marshfield. McDougal and Elwood both going to come out of the game. Sears and Stevens now enter the game for Marshfield. Now Devon gives it to Sears. And quickly, Carolyn Aruda puts up two for Marshfield with the assist from Corinne Daly. Now under pressure is Silver Lake. Marshfield locking down on defense. They know how dangerous Silver Lake is on offense. And a quick breakaway by Silver Lake. No points scored. Marshfield now gonna get it. Stevens zips this one down the court to Sears, who looks to put up two just around the rim. Now rebounded by Silver Lake. And Conroy. Zips it to Miller, who zips it to Parmigiani. And a quick foul called on Marshfield. 2 shots for Silver Lake. Parmigiani sinks her first of 2. And Daly going to come out of the game for Stella Ewell. And Parmigiani misses her second. Now Stevens loses the ball for a moment. Gives it to Ewell. Ewell sends it to Sears. Now Ewell shoots for 3 off the back of the rim. But rebounded by Stevens. Now given to Aruda, who puts up 2. Aruda is on fire so far this game. Aruda putting up all points for Marshfield. The only other person to put up points for Marshfield this game is Maeve McDougall, shooting free throws. And just like that, Silver Lake puts up 3. Chloe Lanza for Silver Lake, just like that. Now ball intended for Aruda over her shoulder. Now Silver Lake gonna regain possession. Silver Lake so far doing a good job getting through Marshfield's defense as once again Silver Lake shoots for 3. Recovered. Silver Lake still looking for points. Now Miller shoots for 3, no good. Recovered by Sears, intended for Stevens. Silver Lake still holds possession of the ball. Marshfield knows how dangerous the Silver Lake offense is, locking down on defense. Silver Lake still, though, with possession of the ball. Silver Lake unable to make the baskets, but Marshfield now finally going to get the ball back. Stella Ewell attempts to get it back, and now Silver Lake, just like that, will take it back. Cassidy Conroy takes it from Ewell. Now Marshfield intensifying the defense as Carolyn Aruda will foul Silver Lake. Now a big substitution here from Marshfield. McDougall, Lamb, Daly all coming into the game. And Elwood as well. And now Aruda will come out of the game. A whole new team from Marshfield now on the court. As Silver Lake still trying to open up Marshfield's defense. They're doing a good job getting the ball towards the hoop, but they're unable to make it. And now ball is on the ground, picked up by Elwood. Elwood gives it to McDougall. Taking this one up court, shoots for 2 off the front of the rim, recovered by Silver Lake. Now Miller heads down the court, giving a signal to her teammate. Now sends it to Parmigiani. And Conroy shoots for 3, no good. Now Lamb has the ball from Marshfield, gives it to Daly. Fakes the 3, gives it to Elwood for a straightaway 3 off the back of the rim. And there is 5 seconds left in this first quarter. This game has been intense so far. I haven't even been paying attention to the time. And just like that, the first quarter is over. Silver Lake leads 8-5 against Marshfield here at home in Robert E. Kuthler Gymnasium. We'll take a break for that here on MSB TV. We are back from the first quarter here in Robert E. Kuthler Gymnasium. We are entering the second quarter here in Robert E. Kuthler Gymnasium. Silver Lake leads against Marshfield 8-5. This game has been extremely intense. Both teams locking down on defense, Both teams having a hard time on offense, trying to get through each other's defenses. As Silver Lake looks to pop up two, no good. As I was saying, Marshfield locks down on defense, but both teams need to work on offense if they want to score points and win this game. And Elwood now look to put up two for Marshfield. Foul called. That one's going to Silver Lake. A quick foul. Only 25 seconds into the second quarter. And Elwood looking to score points from Marshfield. They've been having a hard time on offense so far this game. And Elwood sinks her first of two. And Elwood. Second one is just around the rim. But now Daly with the recovery. Open shot, no good. And a foul gets called for a Silver Lake ball. Now Miller for Silver Lake heading down the court. Gives it to Curley. Gives it to Lanza, back to Miller. Now Lanza looking for an open girl. Finds one. And foul will be called on Marshfield. Olivia Majaka shooting two for Silver Lake. This is the first. These are the kind of points both teams need, with both teams locking down on defense, making it harder for each team to score. These are the kind of points both teams want. The second one is up, and it is in. Silver Lake extends their lead by 3. Now Stevens, under pressure from Silver Lake, looking to find an open girl to get rid of the ball, and sends it right into the hands of Silver Lake. Now Miller with the ball for Silver Lake, looking for an open person. Michaela Lamb locking down on defense, trying to find that ball. And now, finally, Marshfield going to touch the ball after a while. McDougal quickly running down the court. Now a fight for the ball between Daly and Curley. Ball goes out of bounds, and the ball is going to Silver Lake. Silver Lake looking for an opening. They'll find one, and Lanza misses 3. Now Marshfield gives it to McDougal, zips it over to Lamb for an easy layup for Marshfield. Those are the plays Marshfield needs to come back in this game. Marshfield only down by 1 now. Marshfield's defense still walking down on Silver Lake. Silver Lake trying everything to get through Marshfield's defense. It's recently just been Silver Lake shooting threes, unable to get closer to the hoop than the three-point line. As Marshfield looks to put up 2. Silver Lake, much like Marshfield, locking down on defense, but Corinne Daly finds an opening. No good, and Silver Lake will knock it out of bounds. Now checking in for Marshfield is Aubrey Finn and Carolyn Aruda. For Maeve McDougal and Lauren McDaniel. Now Miller heading down the court for Silver Lake. Stevens right on top of her. Silver Lake, as I said before, just around the three-point line, unable to find their way into the middle, underneath the basket. Now Miller with a straight three off the back of the rim. Rebounded, though. Now Miller, dribbling, gonna hand it to Majaka. No good, Marshfield rebounds it. Now Stevens gives it to Finn. Finds Michaela Lamb. Lamb gives it to Aruda. Gives it to Daly for a clear three. And it is no good. Silver Lake once again shooting for three. As Miller now tries to find a way through Marshall's defense. And that ball will get tipped out of her hands by the lockdown defense of Marshfield. And that'll be a timeout for Silver Lake. We'll take a quick break for that here on MCM. We are back from a timeout here on MSB TV, live from Robert E. Cruther Gymnasium. Marshfield is down by 1 as Silver Lake leads 9-8. And a slight problem on the court. Easy fix, though, for Marshfield. Seemed to just be a little spill on the court. No big deal, though. This game will still continue. As Lanza gives it to Miller, bobbles the ball a little bit, will send it back. Lanza sends it to Miller, who sends it back to Lanza. Back and forth between both Millers and Lanza. So we're like spreading the ball all around the court, but unable to find a pathway through Marshfield's defense as there's 2 seconds left on the shot clock. A last second three, no good for Silver Lake. A good try on offense by Silver Lake, but Marshfield locks down on defense and runs out the shot clock as just like this, Lanza picks the ball away from Marshfield and looks to put one up on top of Audrey Finn, but a foul will be called. And as Finn comes out from Marshfield, Sears enters the game. Now Sears already with the ball. Gives it to Aruda, who gives it to Stevens. Sends it to Devin. And shot for three, no good. Ball goes out, but it will be a Marshfield ball. And Sears sends it to Ewell for a nice shot for two. But Ewell unable to put the ball through the basket. Now Miller gives it to Lanza. Lanza was a decision to pass or shoot, and she makes the right decision, shoots for three, and swishes it for Silver Lake. And Marshfield looking to come back with that rebound, and Silver Lake takes it away and tries to put up two. Ball goes out, but it is a Silver Lake ball. Coach Weisberger definitely not happy about no call for Marshfield. Less than 2 minutes left until halftime. Marshfield is down by 4. As Devin and Lanza both look for the ball. Ball goes out and it will be a Marshfield ball. Now Devin sends it to Ewell, gives it to Sears. And Sears tries to dribble it up, gets it blocked by Silver Lake. Ball gets blocked, but it does go out of bounds for Marshfield. Now Ewell going to shoot 2 for Marshfield. Marshfield needs these points. Marshfield has had a hard time on offense against the Silver Lake defense. A free throw would definitely increase morale for Marshfield. And the second shot is just out of the rim for Ewell. Now Lanza gives it to Miller, sends it back. Now over to Conroy, gives it back to Lanza. Gives it to Miller, who gives it to her sister, and looks to pop up 2 just off the back of the rim. Now Stevens gives it to Devin, who charges up court. And a foul called on Silver Lake. Devin will get 2. Devin sinks her first of 2. As I said before, these are the points Marshfield needs. Now Devin shoots her second, and it is good. Marshfield now only down by 2. And there is nearly a minute left before halftime. Marshfield would love to tie things up right before halftime. Silver Lake wants to extend their lead. They know all Marshfield needs is 1 layup. Now Miller shoots for 3 and just out of the rim. Now a fight for the ball, jump ball possession. Now Sears looking to find a teammate. She has Daly, who sends it back to Sears. Now Devin heading up court, looking to fake out Silver Lake, and recovered by Daly. Great play for Marshfield. Devin was down. Daly with the rebound and puts up 2 for Marshfield. This game is tied 12-12. There is 25 seconds left until halftime. Silver Lake would love to take the lead right before halftime, but Marshfield locking down on defense. Now Miller feeling the pressure with 10 seconds left, both on the shot clock and the game clock. Now Devin, with 2 seconds left, shoots from half court. No good, but it is tied as we go into halftime here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium. Tied 12-12, Silver Lake and Marshfield. A great game. Can't wait to come back after halftime, but we'll take a break for that here on MSB. We are back from halftime here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium on MSB TV. Girls varsity basketball. Silver Lake and Marshfield tied up 12-12. Both teams definitely playing intense games, and both teams locking down on defense as quickly Josie Elwood going to steal the ball from Silver Lake and looks to put up 2 and just off the front of the rim. As I was saying, both teams locking down on defense, making it harder for their opponents to get through and put up points for their team. It's been a very dull game when it comes to scoring, but it's been an intense game when it comes to getting the ball around the court, attempting to score. And just like that, Miller shoots for three, and she will be fouled by, I believe, McDougal. Parmagani puts up her first. Now shoots her second. No good. Parmagani gets 3 shots on this one. And she goes 2 for 3. Now Elwood zips it to Daly, who sends it across the court to Devin. Quick trip up, but Devin looks to put up 2. Blocked by Silver Lake. Ball goes out. Marshfield throwing this one in. Josie Elwood from the eye in Marshfield. Sends it to McDougal, who shoots for 3 just off the back of the rim. Now Conroy heads down the court for Silver Lake. Ball is spread around for Silver Lake. Marshall locking down on defense. At this point, I think Silver Lake is looking for the big points. There's a quick drop of the ball there for Silver Lake. Miller bumbles the ball, but able to regain possession as she gives it to Parmagani. Misses 3. Now Elwood heading up the court. Shoots from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Aruda, but taken away by Silver Lake. Lazanda gives it to Miller. Shoots for 3 off the front of the rim. Elwood chasing after the ball. Rebounded by Silver Lake. And the ball will go out of bounds. It's a Marshfield ball. An intense series from both teams there. And just like that, a timeout will be called by Marshfield. We'll take a quick break for that on MSB TV. Timeout. Come on. Play to win. There's still 10 seconds. We are back from a timeout here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium. Marshfield is down by 2 as Silver Lake leads 14-12. Marshfield wants to come back, especially at home, and show the student section what they're capable of as McDougal sends the ball over the head of Daly. Now Miller spreads the ball around, and Parmagani once again looks for 3. No good. McDougal fights for the ball under the hoop. Gets it to Elwood, who floats it over back to McDougal. McDougal gives it to Devin, who sends it to Elwood. And Elwood puts it at the feet of McDougal, and McDougal slips and falls. And Lanza with a straightaway 3 just misses the rim. And Lanza gives it to Parmagani, gives it to Miller, who shoots for 3, and she sinks it for Silver Lake, extending their lead by 5. Marshfield now feeling the pressure from Silver Lake. And once again, another timeout called by Marshfield, looking to discuss another form of strategy. We'll take a break for that here on MSB. We are back from a Marshfield timeout here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium. Silver Lake leads 17-12 against Marshfield. Marshfield is at home. They feel the pressure even more now. As I was saying, they feel the pressure even more now that they're losing. Marshfield would hate to lose, especially at home, considering in their last game they were at Duxbury, and they came up with a lot, and they came short to Duxbury, as Elwood once again throws it over the head of Daly. Now Parmigiani sends it to Lanza. Sends it back and forth between Parmigiani and Lanza. Now Miller has the choice to shoot or pass. She passes it now into the hands of Parmigiani. Gives it to Lanza. Fakes out Daly, but shoots it over Miller's head. And it goes out of bounds. Now Sears looked to pass the ball to Daly. Ball gets deflected by Silver Lake, goes out of bounds. Sears going to keep the ball. Now Elwood gives it to Daly. Gives it to Elwood. Elwood fakes three, gives it to Aruda. Aruda forcing her way through, trying to put the points up. Now Silver Lake grabs the ball away from Marshfield. Now Parmigiani heading down the court through the defense of Marshfield. And a travel called on Silver Lake. Number 15, Sophia Spada, fouled for traveling. Not the kind of foul you want at this point in the game. Now Elwood, under pressure from Silver Lake, gets it to Sears. Intended for Aruda, taken away by Lanza. Now Miller at the three-point arc, sends it in. Miller sent it to Conroy, taken away by Elwood. Now Elwood shoots for three, just off the front of the rim. Both teams playing extremely aggressively to put up points for their team. Now Lanza for three, airballs it, but into the hands of Conroy, who sends it to Miller, fakes three, back to Conroy, and she'll put up three for Silver Lake. Great play by Silver Lake. Faking out Marshfield's defense. Miller acted like she was going to put up three, sent it to Conroy, puts up an easy three for Silver Lake. Marshall now is down by 8. They need to score points if they want to come back in this game. Now Elwood putting the pressure on Parmigiani. And Elwood and Devin looking to double team. Lanza left Parmigiani open. That foul will be called on Marshfield. Cassidy Conroy shooting two for Silver Lake. Conroy goes 0 for 1. And Marshall with a big substitution. Devin, Elwood, Sears, and Daly all come out for Lamb, McDougal, Ewell, and Devin all enter the game. And Conroy sinks her second of 2 free throws. Now McDougal looking for an open teammate. And there's a 5-second violation. This ball now goes to Silver Lake. And Marshall once again taking a timeout in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break for that here on MSB TV. We are back from a timeout here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium. Silver Lake leads 21-12 against Marshall Rams here in their home court. Marshall coming off a 5-second time violation, attempting to throw the ball inbounds. But Silver Lake will gain possession off of that. Now Parmigiani sends it to Miller, fakes three. And the ball will be tipped out of bounds by Majaka. Marshall going to get the ball. McDougal doesn't want another 5-second violation. Looking for an open teammate. Looks to find one in Devin. Under pressure, 2 versus 1. Devin gets the ball away. Impressive move by Devin. Getting it to Aruda, sends it to McDougal, gives it to Lamb. Looks for 2, no good. And Aruda fights for the ball, looks to put up 2. An intense battle underneath the hoop. Marshfield unable to come up with the points, as just like that, Miller puts up 2 for Silver Lake. Marshfield feels the pressure now. Down by 11. Aruda now. Look to put up 2, and it's off of the rim. Marshfield just can't put the baskets up today. It is a tough game here for Marshfield. Silver Lake, an absolute monster on defense. Now McDougal throwing it in for Marshfield. Looking for an open teammate. Finds one in Devon. Gives it to Aruda. Sends it back to Ewell. And Ewell looking to put up two. There it goes! Marshfield has the momentum now. Ewell puts up two for Marshfield. That is the momentum that Marshfield needs in this game. Now Parmagani, under the defense of Lamb, gets rid of it over Majaka, sends it to Miller. Now to Conroy. Conroy sends it back to Miller, who charges up the court. Lamb takes it away, but a foul called. Good defensive play by Marshfield. And Lamb and Aruda will come out for Elwood, and McDaniel will come in, and Silver Lake trying to get around Marshfield's defense. Now Parmagani with almost a minute to go, and here in the third quarter, Marshfield down by 9. Now McDougal gives it to Elwood. Fakes three over to McDaniel. Now to Ewell. And Elwood looking to fake out. Lanza gets it to McDougal. McDougal charges in. Misses two. Now Lanza gives it to Parmagani as she heads down the court. And quickly, Ewell takes it away from Silver Lake. And Ewell looks to put up two, and it's just off the back of the rim. A great takeaway by Ewell. Unfortunately, no points gained on that one, but a great play that Marshfield needs. Ball goes out of bounds. It is a Marshfield ball. Going to be thrown in by Elwood. No, Elwood gives it to Ewell, who quickly looks to put up two. Off the rim. Now Silver Lake with the ball. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Lanza charges in. Down goes McDaniel. And a traveling called on Silver Lake. Now Silver Lake quickly, just like that, Miller puts up two, extending their lead. They now lead by 11. Marshfield with 14 seconds left in the third quarter. They desperately want to come back. McDougal fakes three, sends it to McDaniel, drops it. Recovered by Ewell, sends it to Stevens, who drops three for Marshfield. That is the momentum that Marshfield needs. As that ends the third quarter here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium. We'll take a break for that here on MSB TV. We are entering the fourth quarter here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium for girls varsity basketball. Marshfield down by 8. Silver Lake leads 25-17 against Marshfield. Marshfield coming off a huge wave of momentum, ending the third quarter with a Molly Stevens huge three. Marshfield with the momentum. Now Stevens once again with the ball. Sends it to McDaniel. Now to Elwood, who looks to put up three off the back of the rim. Now to Stevens. And a foul called on Silver Lake. Parmigiani fouls Elwood. Now Ewell with a straightaway three, puts up three for Marshfield. Huge play by Marshfield. Ewell with a wide open three. She's been having a hard time laying up a few points, and that was a big move for Ewell. Now Miller zips it to Spada. Puts up 2 for Silver Lake. As Elwood now, once again, I believe shooting for 3. And McDougal doing a great job keeping the ball in bounds, but Silver Lake takes it away as Parmigiani gives it to Spada, misses. Now McDougal heading up the court for Marshfield. Gives it to Elwood from the free throw line, just off the rim, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a Silver Lake ball. And Aruda and Devin are going to re-enter this game for Elwood and McDaniel. Now Parmigiani gives it to Conroy. He gives it to Miller, back to Parmigiani. Now Conroy gives it to Miller, back to Parmigiani, who intended for Miller, goes right past her, and a backwards violation called on Silver Lake for that small mishap there. Molly Stevens going to throw the ball in for Marshfield. Now Devin gives it to Aruda, to Ewell, now to McDougal, charging in, takes down her opponent, and a foul called on Silver Lake. McDougal going to shoot 2 for Marshfield. And McDougal sinks her first of 2. McDougal misses her second, goes 1 for 2. Now Lanza charging in and puts up 2 for Silver Lake. And she gets a foul shot for that one. And Ewell going to come out of the game for Corinne Daly. And Lanza sinks her free throw, extending Silver Lake's lead by 9. And Stevens quickly sends it to Devin, who sends it to Aruda, back to Devin. Now to McDougal, who looks to put up 2 for Marshfield. Tipped by Silver Lake, grabbed back by McDougal, and she puts up 2 for Marshfield. Now Miller quickly shoots for 3 off the front of the rim. Recovered by Devin. Devin rushing up the court. Now bounces it to Aruda, under pressure, gives it back to Devin, who shoots for 3 and sinks it for Marshfield. Marshfield has incredible momentum in the fourth quarter here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium. And a timeout will be called by Silver Lake. We'll take a break for that here on MSB TV. We are back from timeout here in Robert E. Cuther Gymnasium. Silver Lake leads 30-26 against the Marshfield Rams, Marshfield has had huge momentum in this fourth quarter. This game, from what was originally thought to be a Silver Lake dominance, is far from over as Marshfield is climbing back up, catching Silver Lake. Marshfield has yet to lead the game tonight, and McDougal shoots for 3 off the front of the rim. As I was saying, Marshfield has yet to lead tonight, but they are certainly keeping Silver Lake on the edge of their seats. Now Daly, feeling the pressure from Silver Lake. Now to Devin, who gives it to Aruda, who sends it to McDougal from the free throw line, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Aruda, but taken away by Lanza, who gives it to Parmagani. Now Lanza, back to Parmigiani. To Miller. Sends it to Majaka. Now to Conroy. Conroy can't find an open teammate, gonna give it back to Majaka, who sends it to Lanza, shoots for three off the front of the rim. Aruda under the hoop, looking to rebound it, but Lanza gets the ball, looks to put up two, no good. Now Silver Lake, wow! What an offensive play by Silver Lake. There was about 3 times I thought Marshall was taking that ball away, but Silver Lake able to keep the ball away from Marshall and put up two. Incredible play by Silver Lake. Now Lamb gives it to Elwood, who sends it to Daly and gets that ball smacked away from her hands. The ball goes out of bounds. Elwood throwing it in for Marshfield. Elwood throwing this one to Aruda, sends it back to Elwood, fakes three. Gives it to Aruda, take it away by Silver Lake, Sophia Spada. And she'll be fouled on her way down the court. Spada shooting two for Silver Lake. Spada misses her second. And during the attempted rebound, a foul called for Marshall Ball. Not quite sure what the call was, but regardless, Marshall has the ball. Marshall down by 7. Now Aruda, dribbling in from Marshfield, takes down an opponent, and a foul called for Silver Lake. Carolyn Aruna fouls number 4, Cassidy Conroy, for Silver Lake. Now Miller with the ball for Silver Lake. Dribbles it down the court, and she'll give it to Spada, who gives it to Conroy. Down goes to Miller, fakes the layup over to Spada. A great play by Silver Lake, no points gained, but a great play that they could get Marshfield if that ball was made. And Elwood charges up, no call. And now Ewell fakes three, looks to put up two, no good. Now into the hands of Lanza. And Lanza take this one by herself, looks for two. A great breakaway by Lanza. Now Elwood gives it to Stevens, who gives it to Devin, shoots for three, off the front of the rim and just off the back of the rim. Now Miller for Silver Lake. Silver Lake looking for an opportunity to pass. Now to Lanza, who's just going to shoot it for Silver Lake and put it up for Silver Lake. Lanza puts up two for Silver Lake, and a timeout will be called by Marshfield. We'll take a quick break for that here on MSB. We are back from a timeout here in Robert E. Cruther Gymnasium. Silver Lake leads 35-26 against Marshfield Rams. And just like that, early, a foul called on Silver Lake. That is Silver Lake's 6th foul of this quarter. Silver Lake playing an intense game against Marshfield. Marshall, though, doing no better, has 3 fouls this game. And Aruda sinks her first of 2. And Aruda sinks her second. She goes 2 for 2. And just like that, Silver Lake going to call a quick timeout, and we'll take a break for that here on MSB. We are back from a timeout here in Robert E. Kuthar Gymnasium. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Marshfield down by 7. It is a nail-biter of a game. Silver Lake leads 35-28 against Marshfield. And another foul. A lot of fouls coming from both teams in this fourth quarter. Marshfield has 5 now. And Silver Lake also has 5. Things are heating up in Robert E. Kuthar Gymnasium. Now at the line, Sarah Miller shooting 2 for Silver Lake. Miller misses her first. And Miller goes 0 for 2 in free throws. Now Elwood heading down the court for Marshfield. Zips it to Devin, who charges up the court and puts up 2 for Marshfield. Here come the Rams. Now Marshfield just going to apply the pressure to Silver Lake, try to get that ball so they can get 5 points and tie up this game. 1 minute, 7 seconds left in this game. And a little miscommunication between the refs, but a foul is called on Maddie Devin. Chloe Lanza getting 2 shots for Silver Lake. Lanza goes 0 for 2, or excuse me, 0 for 1 so far. And Lanza, I spoke too soon, sinks her second. She goes 1 for 2. Silver Lake leads by 6. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. This is a nail-biter of a game, and Lanza quickly steals it from Daly. And once again, a foul called on Marshfield. Parmigiani getting 2 shots for Silver Lake. This is how Silver Lake could take this game from Marshfield. Parmigiani goes 0 for 1. If Silver Lake wins here tonight, they will move to a 4-game win streak, making them a huge threat for anybody that faces them in the future. And Marshfield would move to a 2-game losing streak. 47 seconds left in the game. Elwood throws it into Aruda. Puts up 2 for Marshfield. Marshfield is down by 4. This game is heating up. Marshfield applying the pressure to Silver Lake, and it's going to be a Marshfield ball. Marshfield has the opportunity to take this game. This is a huge moment in this game. 35 seconds left. Marshfield down by 4. All they need is 2 layups and they tie the game. And Elwood overthrows it to Stevens. Now to Lanza, who takes control of the ball with 30 seconds left in the game. Parmigiani will be fouled by Marshfield. And this is where Silver Lake could take this game. Parmigiani shooting 2 for Silver Lake. 31 seconds remaining. Parmigiani misses her first. And Parmigiani sinks her second. They're in the lead by 5. Marshfield needs a layup and a 3. Intense moment so far. Now Stevens shoots 3, pops it for Marshfield! That is what Marshfield needs. That is what Marshfield needs. There's 20 seconds left in this game, and Marshfield is down by 2. All they need to do is tie things up. Marshfield calls a timeout, which we will take a break for here on MSB TV. Wow! We are back from a timeout here in Robert E. Kuthar Gymnasium. Marshfield is down by 2. There is 20 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Marshfield needs a nice layup to tie this game. 19 seconds to decide this game. Silver Lake in possession of the ball. 15 seconds left. Silver Lake now puts up a layup. This is it. Silver Lake could take away the game. There is 6 seconds left. This is it for Marshfield. Josie Elwood looks for 3, misses it, and it's going to be a Marshfield loss. Silver Lake wins 39-35 in a close nail-biter win. Silver Lake moves on to a 4-game win streak. Marshfield, unfortunately, is moving to a 2-game losing streak. An intense game here in Robert E. Kuthar Gymnasium. I'm Ben Wilson for MSB TV. Good night.